Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this has been a true and welcome back to Fallout 3 Point Lookout, where last time we managed to pull off the mansion raid, and quite frankly, I'm proud of myself. That's not easy. Those tribals get a lot of bonus damage against you, so that's pretty damn solid. And also, we went into the Sacred Bog, where we tried to investigate a plant, but it knocked us unconscious, and then some bastard shaved off our hair and left us with a massive scar. Unless you're wearing a mask, in which case your head just sort of magically appears again. So we're just going to be wearing the mask for the time being. So, today, time to figure out what's going on in the cathedral, crack on with a little bit of the main plot, but then there's a lovely, rather interesting side area I'd like to visit that I can't remember if it's actually ever been shown off in any of my previous playthroughs, so that's going to be fun. But first, actually, now we've got the Punga Power perk for actually doing that last little quest. Yeah, the actual refined Punga fruit here, the light colour ones, they're actually suddenly pretty good. I mean, Rad's minus 15, hit points plus 15. That's not nothing. That's not bad at all. And of course we'll be heading inside, but first, hello there, Croatoa.
Yes?
So go on then, tell me about this little tribe.
We dream of a better world, not falling apart like ours. And when we find a dream that makes us forget this world, we dream that we do not have to wake up.
So yes indeed, he's not 100% with it right now.
Look to Jackson. He is the one who knows. But do not strain to see him here. Jackson is away.
Oh, go on, tell me where.
Not here?
Yeah, again, not quite playing with a full deck. And inside the cathedral, even flipping more Punga. And the odd extra named character too, that you don't really get much out of most of them. Hello, Jimson.
Something troubles you?
Okay, he sounds a little bit more cogent, but actually, no, he shares the exact same dialogue as his friend outside.
Alas, only the worthy may enter his nexus of meditation. He has not seen fit to enlighten me.
Okay, so you've got the same questions as the guy outside, and they're marked as if I've already asked them, even though I haven't asked you, but you've got different answers to... That's weird, I'd never noticed that before. The game treats Croatoa and Jimson as if they're the same person, even though they're, you know, not. But here's our real target, of course, Nadine, who, as I've mentioned previously, is indeed voiced by the same person who voices every single other female character in this DLC. Though I wouldn't have known. Very, very talented indeed, because I think she does a good job sounding different in every one. Hello, Nadine.
Looks like another newbie in the tribe, and still able to string together whole sentences. Ain't you the lucky one?
Hello, Nadine. So, lovely to meet you. By the way, your mother's after you.
You know, the last part of the ritual. After you pass out, they get a guy to bring you back, cut open your skull, and free your mind. As in, he rips out a bit of your brain. It's supposed to be the part that holds you back, but that doesn't always work out so good. Anyway, you look like a lively one, so welcome to the tribe. My name's Nadine.
And yeah, if you've been paying attention, you probably know who the guy they get to do this is by now. And yeah, any chance you can get rid of the scar so I can, you know, put hats on again?
You're a lucky one. And it probably didn't do any permanent damage. Scar'll heal up on its own and you'll be good as new. Of course, you'll still be missing a chunk of brain, but it looks like you didn't need that bit anyway. Now, hold still, and I'll see if I can help you look like your old self again.
And there we go, the scar's gone, and more importantly, I can put helmets on again. And yes indeed, Nadine, any chance you're willing to go home and see your mother?
Look, it's not that I don't want to go home or anything. I mean, I love my ma, even if she does make me want to claw my eyes out sometimes. It's just, I came out here to find a fortune, to make my mark, to be able to bring something with me when I do come back. If you see my mom again, let her know I'll be coming back eventually, just not quite yet.
She'll actually be coming back pretty darn soon. We'll get to that when it happens. Anyway, are you willing to say out loud who cut open my head?
Yeah, it's all a little fuzzy for me, but I've got a hunch. I'm gonna go do some snooping, see what I can figure out. Meet me by the riverboat in a day or so, and maybe I'll have something for you.
Yes, indeed. The riverboat. I'm pretty sure you figured it out by now. Anyway, Jackson, where do I find the leader?
Off at his magical thinking cave, I guess. We're not allowed to know where it is. He says we're not enlightened enough to understand. I swear that sort of stuff pisses me off so much. I thought joining would be all drugs and magic, but it's just the same crap as everywhere else. Guess that's why I trailed Jackson to his stupid mystery cave.
I do like Nadine. There's some fun characters in Point Lookout. Tobar's really fun. He's got a good voice actor. He's got a fun, unique tone to him. Then you've got the guy over at Blackhall Manor, Nadine here. It's got some fun, well-drawn, distinct characters. So, I now know about the magical thinking cave. She's off to do a bit of snooping about. And technically the game does want me to go straight back to Desmond with the information, but screw that business. Let's see if we can just carry on anyway, because yes indeed, the wrecked sea tub we've already visited. I believe that's the right entry point. Yes indeed, use key, sea cave, absolutely marvellous. So, in we flippin' go. Now, this thing's going to be guarded by a handful of Mirelurks, but as long as it's not too many hunters, we should be able to handle that by this point. Yeah, I see a Mirelurk down there, but it's just a basic. Basic is no problem whatsoever. So, caution. Let's just sneak past these guys if we can. This would be a good moment to have, you know, more sneak than I do have, but whatever. I think, yeah, sneaking around these guys is quite manageable, at least the first one anyway. Might be some more we're going to struggle to skip going forwards. Yeah, there's one in there. But he's got his back to me. Let's just keep on keeping on. Follow the little torches. They'll lead you in the right direction. Ignore the skeletons. I'm sure it's fine. Again, one big advantage to being at a low level. Enemies are tied to your level. So the kings and queens can't actually spawn in here. And can we actually just get on with the plot immediately? Do we need to actually, you know, bother waiting for Desmond to tell us to do it?
At last, yes! Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor!
Yes. You need to spread your knowledge across the astral plane for all those wise enough to accept it.
No, not astral knowledge, you simpleton. Psychic domination! And that still won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device!
No need to worry, Enlightened One. We shall reconsecrate the mansion and remove the impurities disrupting your perfect guidance.
Yes, fine. Go destroy the house and its impurities. Just stop that jammer and I'll be free of you morons once and for all.
Yes, we shall be free of all limitations. Thank you, Master. We shall be the instrument of your mighty will.
And there we go. There's some good exposition to have overheard.
Hello? You are a fellow seeker of the higher planes, perhaps? What brings you here?
Hello, Jackson. Yes, indeed. Eternal wisdom, or, you know what, I'm going to be more practical. I just wanted to say hello to you.
I may be the man who leads our physical affairs, but I cannot claim true wisdom. I take my orders from a higher master. Whether it be how to explore higher planes, or the decision to remove the disruptive ghoul, all wisdom comes from the Transcendent Master.
Yes, indeed. The glowy blue brain. We'll go and chat to him. So, hello there, Transcendent Master.
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here? Not much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that. Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist and his tribe of idiots.
And go on then, tell me more about how you took over the tribe and whatnot.
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god. You think that would be good, but his interpretations of my commands leave something to be desired. Regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help on an important task. There's a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert Mansion. I need him destroyed and his jamming device neutralized immediately.
Oh, go on, tell me more. Why'd you hate him? Because he's a bit of a star as far as I'm concerned.
than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is a device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that, and I can extend my reach so much further. Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we can get around to that later.
Oh, I do like how hammy he is. It's absolutely marvellous. So, hearing voices done. Nice pile of XP. Not spectacular, but it'll do. And go on. Tell me more about Desmond, because he was a bit cagey about himself.
Desmond. That bag of bones and bile will pay dearly for his trespasses. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body. Still, its absence has only honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe him my thanks. An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death.
Oh, every character's just such a star in this. And now I most definitely do need to go back to Desmond, or at least that's what I need to do if I want to actually complete the plot. By the way, 3 lever action rifles in the cave. Very useful indeed, because... hang about. Can I make the backwater rifle any better than it is? And a tiny, tiny bit. But these rifles are very good just for doing day-to-day repairs. So I'll take it. That's pretty solid. Oh, and even better, double-barreled shotgun. Yeah, this place is just full of guns, which is absolutely flippin' marvellous. And actually, I needed the double-barreled shotgun because this thing could be a bit better. Oh, look at that. +6. Right there. Damage 96. This thing is absolutely flippin' sexy right now. Right, back up the ladder. This should bring me, around the graveyard to the well right here. Luckily, I've already cleared out this place, so no enemies. Normally there'd be some ghouls here, but I've already taken care of them. So in which case, we could move straight on at this point. But I don't want to just yet. Instead, while we're in this part of the world, I'd like to go and visit somebody. A character I may indeed never have shown before. Now, you may be wondering, hang on, why wouldn't that character have been in Kill Everything? Well, because the character in question is a child, can't be killed. So, I can't actually recall, I need to go and double check my footage, but I'm not sure I ever actually came across this character during the Kill Everything run, because there was kind of no point. But it is a fun little area, so, okay, all we need to do is, go to the bottom of the cathedral, and then start heading pretty much due south. I think it's, this close by marker right here. This area should be pretty safe for the most part. There's not going to be too much around here. Although, sadly, a little event that can show up on this little diving board has not shown up on this occasion. Possibly it triggered earlier, and I just didn't see it. There's a fun little event that can spawn right here, but it does not seem to have done so on this occasion. Anyway, drop down, and here we go. The Herzog mine. This area is fun, but it's very easy to miss. So, it's an old mine, obviously, and it's, a fair bit bigger than you might expect, because Point Lookout has got plenty of areas that are not that big. And also, you're going to be wanting to pay attention, because, you may have just heard some slight, clacking and moaning in the background there. Yeah, there's something a bit not quite right with this area, which we'll get to in a second. Together with, watching your step, because this area's got some traps in it, and I can't remember where they all are, and I don't have light step. So, this is all going to be good. This is going to work out just fine. Still, I have got myself a very good thing here. 8 pulse mines. Now, pulse mines are going to be useless for the minute, but later in this DLC, very useful. And, by the way, I think we just actually got ourselves a bit of a trap there. Back off. I just had a baby start crying. That normally means something's about to go kaboom. Okay. Why isn't something going kaboom? Also, why is... There we go. Okay. It's just a giant pile of doll heads there. And gnomes. That was just the doll head trap, which is, pretty creepy. Not gonna deny. This whole area is, designed to be a bit on the creepy and the weird side, but there's a reason for that. Alright, keep on keeping on. Keep an eye out. And you might have just heard a ghoul there. But you may notice there's no red on the compass. So, you sort of, you hear things in this area. More mines. Plenty of mines. Everybody loves mines. I'll be taking that. More ghoul hissing. And watch out for some traps. More traps. Just take your time in this area. And there's also a camera. Yeah, that does something. And then starts pelting you with baseballs. That's fine. And then starts pelting you with grenades. It's a fun area, this. It's a really fun area. There's a lot of actually quite creative traps. So, yeah, that thing starts pelting baseballs at you. Then it starts pelting grenades at the end. Not first, but only at the end when you think it's harmless. Which is kind of fun. And yeah, obviously there's been a bit of a cave-in. You need to work around here. And... okay, some physics just went a bit on the banana side there. I'm not 100% sure what that was, but some physics did go a bit nuts. I'm keeping the shotgun out. I don't think there's actually any enemies in here, but I may be misremembering. Okay. Nothing too major yet. Loop around the back here for even more mines. Yeah, nice thing about this area is mine boxes times 10 million. And you'll be wanting every single one of them because mines are incredibly useful if the game's going to start spawning enemies at you aggressively, which is precisely what this DLC does. So, coming here at this point, very good idea, old generator of some description. Watch out for lunchboxes, because they could be bottle cap mines in disguise. Even more mines. Flippin' love it. And I think we've made it to the end. Marvellous. And that leads us into Miner's Rest. So, keep on keeping on. And yeah, just take a left, I believe we want here. And we've got ourselves a settlement. Because the source of all those noises was, in fact, this kid right here. Say hello to Kenny.
You made it past my traps? I mean, get out of here, lady. Aren't you afraid the ghost will get you?
So, he deliberately tried to make it sound like the area was haunted by setting up all the traps and presumably recorders, or maybe he was making the noises for like a vent or something. But yeah, I like Kenny. He's a cool character.
No, I mean it, lady. The ghost will melt your brain to mush. You need to get out of here, and fast.
No, not doing it. The traps and the noise are all you.
So what if it was? I've bagged meaner than you, and I'll do it again.
I like Kenny. Kenny's great. Come on, kid, tell me more.
Well, alright. But any funny business, and I'll pop you one. My name's Kenny, and I'm the boss of this mine.
And tell me about yourself, Kenny, because you're a fun character that's very easy to miss because, yeah, you're tucked away where it's rather hard to find you.
Did you know I once bagged a miler 10 feet tall?
I think you're just making that up. And yeah, where are your parents?
I don't know. I ran away a long time ago. I live here all by myself.
The game's a bit vague on his past. We'll dig into a little bit more if we can.
I wasn't born right. Mama hid me in the basement, and Pappy kinda just forgot about me. But I knew I had to go before I grew up.
And yeah, weren't born right.
Look at me! I don't get the marks. I go around the wets and folk will shoot at me, thinking I was one of your type.
So yes, indeed. I mean, I guess we're supposed to assume he's a child of a swamp folk, but he was born normal human. He doesn't have the normal mutations they've got, so he was cast out from swamp folk society, I suppose. And go on, where'd you learn to make all those traps? Because some of them were actually pretty clever.
I got bored locked up in the basement all the time. So I started taking things apart and putting them back together again. Things aren't so strange when you can see all the stuff that makes them. You know, see something's insides? That's what the real thing is.
Kenny's rather cool and very clever too.
The grown-ups like my mom and pop just live in the wet. They're okay. They just don't trust outsiders like you. Most think I'm an outsider too, because I don't got the markings on me. I tend to stay away from the grown-ups. Except when they have a campfire. Some nights I hear them dancing. Then I sneak out to watch.
And yes, indeed, he's referring to the ritual site there, where we will be going at some point to try and steal that book that Obadiah wants. And go on, tell me about the mine, because there's a bit of a fun backstory to this place too.
Old Man Herzog's mine hole isn't much, but it's home.
And yeah, what about the guy who gives the mine its name?
He was a mean old man. Owned this mine 1,000,000 years ago. Made the miners work real hard and didn't give them any money or food for their kid. One day, a bunch of miners sat down and just stopped working. Old Man Herzog, he didn't like that. Not a bit. So he blew them all up with 1,000,000 tons of dynamite. No one wanted to work in the mine after that. Then old Herzog came down here and hung himself. They say his angry ghost still haunts the mine. That doesn't scare me, though.
I do like Kenny's telling of the story because it's just such a perfect kid interpretation, which is, you can vaguely see the truth behind it. There was a strike, he blew up the mine, but as a result the mine went out of business, but yeah, it's just told with ridiculous childlike hyperbole. It's a lovely touch. But yeah, the big one. This place can actually be a hideout for you as well. It's a good place to rest, store stuff, diddly-diddly-dee, except Kenny's not so keen on this.
I don't know, lady. You didn't try to kill me, and you seem pretty nice for a grown-up. But still, how do I know I can trust you?
So, couple of ways we can actually do this. If you've got the child at heart perk, you can just basically come straight in because he's a child. Speech, but it's a pretty hard check, and obviously I'm not going to be able to do that. But there is another way.
I used to have Kenny Bear around, but he fell down the big shaft back there. It's too scary for me to go get him. Maybe you can, though.
It's a fun little unmarked quest, this, because yeah, there's a skill check, there's a perk check, or if you can't do either of them, there's just a bit of fighting to do to get the same result. This place is a base. Fun little way of doing a quest, the sort of thing that Fallout, these days could do with a lot more of. And yeah, when you say scary...
I don't go back there much. It's real dark, and there's lots of critters. You should be fine, though.
I believe it's just Mirelurk, so we should be able to handle it. So yeah, it's a cute little base he's got here. He's got himself storage, he's got a bed, but for the time being, he can't use this. And he's also got the second pint-sized slasher mask. There are actually two of those in the DLC. One in the motel, one right here. So yeah, you can just have two of them if you want, for whatever reason. Anyway, let's go get his teddy bear, the Kenny Bear. Because why the flip not, eh? And it's this way, isn't it? Do we have to go... Hang on. Where's... I've forgotten where it is. It's somewhere around here. Here we go. This door. The Black Damp Shaft. Good name. Alright, Mr. Shotgun, it's me and you. Now, stay hidden. We might be able to get the odd sneak attack in with the rifle. I can't remember how big this place is. It's been a while since I've actually come down here. But, honestly, I don't mind. Because there's a chance we might be able to get ourselves. Yeah, there's a good drop right there. Also, okay, already in danger. Good start. There's another mine box in here that's going to be worth it just for that. Problem is, I don't know how many Mirelurks we're dealing with here, or how bad they are. So, let's just clear them out if we can. That's basic. Again, my salvation is, I'm low level, but I've already got pretty much max gun skill and a really good quality gun. And, excuse me, hello, I'm over here, actually. There we go. Though he is coming from down below, which is not ideal, but we'll work with it. And now one in the eye. Should be just fine. Admittedly, we could just go for it. And got lucky there. Face crippled. Down he goes. Hard to hit these bastards in the eye, I'll admit. Still, it's some XP. We're okay for the time being. Just work around, work our way through, find what we need to find, murder what we need to murder. Okay, so, I've taken out all the ones floating around, but I think now I've got no choice but to go down into the hole. Fun thing about the hole, though, yeah, I've got myself a giant pile of grenades here, so all I need to do, really, is wait for the Mirelurks to show up. Then I can just dump some grenades on them, because that down there, I'm pretty sure that's the Kenny Bear we need. So, just need to wait for you to return to your position. Then we'll just dump some grenades on your face. You know what, screw it. Drop down to the first level right now. Where have you gone? There was one down over here. I'm just going to put a grenade over there. See if we can draw some attention. There we go. That's right. That's right. Where are ya? I'm in caution, so why don't you... Yeah, they're over there somewhere. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I've got nothing better to do with these grenades. And... Oh, that's an actual... That's a swamp lurk. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a concern. That's a real concern. That's a proper... Oh, that must be a fixed spawn. Oh, that's a real problem, actually. Okay. We might want to stealth this one. I don't want to take you on. I've not got the armor or the health for that business. I've got 4 stealth boys. I'm going to give it a go. Stealth boy. And then drop, drop, drop. Okay. Now getting over here. Grab the Kenny Bear. There we go. I've got the Kenny Bear now. All we need to do is get the flip out without taking on the big lads. I can't remember what this cave actually looks like. Oh, screw it. Screw you! Okay, just take him out. That was a silent shot, damn it. Okay. That was less silence. Where's the big lad? Where's the big lad? With just him. Okay, just sneak straight past me. Okay, there we go. How much could we do to you? Not... I mean, a bit. We could do a fair bit. Okay, hang on. Get set up here. We can do this. Time for a dose of Psycho. Then get nice and close. And then... Straight in the face! Down he goes. Boom. Headshot, sneak attack, critical, Psycho, he's dead. Okay. So, proper swamp lurks. Yeah, that's not fun. Those guys are nasty, and I forgot he was a fixed spawn in this area. Okay, let's just get ourselves out of here. Nice and fast. At least we've already taken out the ones round the back. And by the way, there's old Herzog right there, just backing up Kenny's story. So, he did indeed... Well, actually, maybe, because there's a bunch of other skulls and animals around here. So, maybe there's a bit more to the story. Maybe he didn't hang himself. Maybe someone else did it for him. Kind of hard to be sure what was supposed to have happened here. Anyway, I believe we've now looped round enough to hop down into the cave, where I already went down and cleared out the Milox here. So at this point, we should be straight back out again. Teddy Bear rescued. Because you know what? It doesn't matter whether it's Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. The kid gets the teddy bear. Them's the rules. Also, fun thing about this kid, by the way. He might not be just hot air when he talks about being a bit of a badass. Which is, if you go to the dumpster directly underneath his house, there are indeed, yeah, some skeletons in it. Human skeletons. So, it's possible he's not kidding around, actually. I mean, he does have a gun. Maybe he has actually taken out the odd idiot who tried to attack him. So, hello there, Kenny. I've got your teddy bear.
Kenny Bear! You're the greatest! So hey, you can use this place as your hideout if you want. Hide from the folk out there, stash your stuff, okay?
Very good deal indeed. Thanks very much, Kenny.
You're welcome. So, what do you want to do now? You want to play a game? Like hide and seek or tag or something?
And if you want to, you can actually play hide and seek or tag with him, just as you can with some of the children in Little Lamplight, which is fun. We'll do that another time, Kenny, actually. I've got other things to do today. So yeah, at this point, you can start sleeping in the cart, and you can help yourself to all his stuff, use to storage, and indeed take the pint-sized slasher mask if this is the one you happen to want. Though one more thing worthy of note in this room, by the way, he's got a little practice range here, and in front of the practice range, there's a sign, Ruzka the Wonder Bear. So, keep that in mind, because we might well be running into Ruzka at some point sooner rather than later. And better yet, now me and him are now friends, this ladder will now actually properly operate. Good, good, good. I think it's... I can't remember what stops you just using this anyway if you know it's there. I know there's some sort of reason the game is able to stop you from using it, but I can't remember what it is. Anyway, that's now actually a map marker when it wouldn't have been previously, so yeah, I can travel back here if I want to. You know what, as we've just actually spoken about Kenny, I think it might be time to pick up on a few things he's just said and things in his cave. Because yeah, there's some fun little stuff around Point Lookout that picks up what he says, stuff in the cave, diddly diddly dee. So let's actually start off here at the Sacred Bog entrance. It's time for us to go deeper into the bog. I mean, terrible idea, but we'll give it a go. So, starting from the Sacred Bog here, a few animals go down. We just basically want to head due north, but watch out for trouble, because trouble in the bog is bad. Really, really flipping bad. So stay close by to that fence. That marks the edge of the arena, so it means you can't really be ambushed from both sides. Alright, tiny handful of rads, nothing to worry about. Punga is everywhere, just in case rads are ever a problem. And hello over there. We've actually got ourselves a little broken down house with some ammo boxes, so I won't say no. 5.56 would be magnificent. Oh, speak of the flippin' devil. Oh, but problem. We got brawlers. Okay, hide. Back off. Sometimes they're not hostile at first. Okay, we're into caution. We're into caution. Now we're into danger. Okay, good. Good. Okay, time to start basically just pegging it north. We might be okay yet, because obviously we've got stuff to do in this part of the world. We've got ourselves soil samples to get, and there's plenty of water. These guys can't swim. We might be able to get away from them that way. So, are you swimming right now? Are you guys... Okay, that's less good. Never mind. Everything's fine. These guys are brawlers, which is not so bad. Let's just pop him in the head a couple of times. See if we get lucky. That was a critical. Okay, now back off before he swings at me again. Go over to... Okay, just go over to the Chinese rifle. And then avoid. Try the shotgun out, because brawlers are your basic lads. So... One, that's head crippled, and just look at them swing, and oh, bloody hell, this. Okay, now they're fighting each other. Good, run. Okay, when I say good, depends what those guys all are. You're a Roma, you're a Swamp Ghoul. Okay, none of them are Reavers. I don't know if Reavers even can spawn at this level, but if one does, I'm screwed. Okay, this is why we shouldn't have come here. I've made a mistake. Just start running, damn it. Still, this is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, now they're coming for me. Now it's the worst thing in the world. Finish off you. And then finish off you. You're just a Swamp Ghoul. And actually, my enemy's enemy turns out to be my friend. Caution, not danger. And that 5.56 was just very useful indeed. Okay, we're up in the very top of the map right now, and step one, we need to go and get ourselves a, soil reading for the USS Ozymandias. And the first one is, in fact, right flipping here. Good. There's an excavated muck hole too. That sounds like a good sort of a thing. Let's just nip down here for the time being, until, you know, the heat blows over. Good! Back to hidden already. This is all marvellously good news. I forget the rules in here, but I can't help but notice, yeah, wibbly air. So try not to fire a gun. And there we go. Soil survey together with biogas canisters. Take those together with some stim packs while we're passing through. I won't say no. Okay, back out into the world. Everything is now looking good. So there's two more elsewhere in the swamp. We've got the first. But there's something else round here I'd like to go and visit. Something that isn't actually, I believe, on the map at all. But is kind of fun to see. Here we go. So if I just go in this direction, I'm heading towards the edge of the map here. And that's exactly where I actually want to go. I want to head right for the edge of the map, because you'd probably think, well, there's clearly nothing else here, John. You're just heading into, you know, an invisible wall. Except you're not. There's one more thing hidden at the back here, and there she is. There's Ruzka the Wonder Bear, who one can only assume, this makes no sense whatsoever, but whatever, one can only assume Ruzka was like here with a travelling circus, pre-war, then the bombs fell, or whatever, and then Ruzka ended up, uh-oh. Then Ruzka went invisible. That's a concern. Okay, Ruzka has become invisible. That's not really an ability of hers, that's just the game bugging out a bit. Ruzka? Where are you, girl? Where's Ruzka? Where's Ruzka? And there's her big performing ball, by the way. Ruzka still hangs out with her big performing ball. I don't know where Ruzka's gone. I'm gonna save and reload to see if Ruzka comes back. Okay? Ruzka's just sort of gone a bit missing. This is... Oh. No, that'll be Ruzka. That'll be Ruzka. In red. Right there. Be careful, of course. And I've still got my gun out, despite the fact I'm underwater. That's interesting. Come on, Ruzka. Where are you, girl? Where are ya? You're up there. You're up there somewhere beyond the edge of the map. And we've got paint guns, vacuum cleaners, a giant pile of corpses, leaf blowers, all sorts of good stuff. And one giant red Ruzka ball. I think it's nice she kept that. So yeah, she is a circus bear who has become a Yaogwai. So that's fun. And also she's invisible and possibly glitched inside the floor right now. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, I've reloaded back to the point where I just came out of the hole. Just so we can actually... There we go. Got some sneak attacks on you. Please come over here. Ruzka? Ruzka. Who's a good girl? There we go. Took out Ruzka. She didn't know where I was or possibly can't swim. Not sure why she bugged out previously. But yes, indeed, there is a single Yaogwai in this area. And it is Ruzka, the special named performing bear with her beautiful big red ball. Which is lovely. Okay, back to the muck hole here, because there's more to see up in this corner of the swamp. In particular, yeah, that marker over there is very close by. I am deeply uncomfortable being this deep in the swamp, but only level 7. But, at this point, we're hitting hard enough to get away with it. So, just stay cautious, stay hidden, move on to the next landmark. Oh. Okay. Ghouls. Alright, just a big old pile of ghouls and aha. Alright, keep your eye on that thing in the canopy up there. That's important, but I'm guessing that's actually where I'm supposed to be going because of the ghouls. And see if I can just take you out. And you're damaged at least. And now you come in. You come in this way? Do you know where I am? I don't know if they know where I am right now. Reload for the time being. Alright, I got at least one roamer coming in. Okay, I did have one roamer coming in this direction. And I think I got the flipping kill as well. Marvellous, really. Someone got the kill. And roamer. And roamer. And yes, I'm right here. Excuse me. I'm the guy you're trying to kill. Okay, you know what? I'll just headshot him with the rifle. That's absolutely fine. Just take you guys out. We're getting up towards, yeah, a beautiful, beautiful level 8 here. Alright, so, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. And hang on, one more ghoul, yeah, but that's just a swamp, so he goes down. Wow! I just nailed him to thin air. Lovely. This here is the jet fighter crash site, which is really cool. Not too much here, to be honest, but it is fun that, yeah, if you try and figure out what's actually going on here, you can sort of piece it together if you want to. So, obviously, there's some good stuff here, and there's a bunch of corpses around. But the thing about the corpses is, they're all armed with shovels and axes. So, why would there be a bunch of corpses around here of people armed with shovels and axes and whatnot? Well, you may recall back in the Disaster Relief Outpost, we did indeed hear that pre-war, there was a group of people that sort of lived off-grid. people who refused to come into town and were deeply distrustful of anyone from the government coming into the swamp, even though it was just to give them medicine. So I think we can reasonably assume that when this jet fighter did come down, the swamp folk basically set on the pilot, except of course the pilot was actually armed. So we had ourselves, one guy right here who actually had guns. He also had access to drugs. We know Buff-Out was a military drug. And black box recorder right here. So if we just play that.
Aircom, we have multiple flashpoints on horizon. Come back. Air Command, USN 350, requesting landing vector. Have 0 ceiling visibility and low on state. Somebody get me a landing clearance. State 1+1, 0 to splash. Have 0 read on outer marker. This is USN 350. I'm blind out here. Attempting emergency landing over water. INS pinger active on distress band. Flaps up, descent to 8 cherubs. 3 green over. 5 cherubs, tree line up. Throttle easy on 4 lights. Prepping to pull the loud handle.
So there we go. We can only assume based on what we've heard there that the nukes fell while this guy was airborne. He wasn't close enough to be knocked out of the sky, but as a result of that, there was nowhere to land. No one was talking to him anymore. He ditched the plane, except of course, he didn't need to say he wasn't in it. When it crashed, he bailed out. And parachute is right over there. Just check I'm not walking into, trouble here. Doesn't appear to be. So we've got ourselves, this is where we actually landed, in a tree. We've also got ourselves assault rifle, guy, diddly-diddly-dee. So whether there were 2 people in the plane, because this guy appears to have sort of, fallen a bit awkwardly. That position I would read as that was one of the people in the plane. Hang on, did the plane have 1 seat or 2? Because you could read that guy as being the pilot, or this guy right here with the gun as being the pilot. Looks to me like there's only space for 1 person in this plane, so, okay, read the situation as you will. But I do just like this as a good example of, environmental storytelling at its best, which is, the game doesn't really tell you much about who any of these skeletons are, but you can piece it together out of information given to you elsewhere. Oh, and a power fist in the personal footlocker. Right, I've got one of those already, but it could definitely be stronger than it is, so that'll do. As a last backup if I run out of ammo, that's not so bad, though, to be honest, probably shouldn't be relying on that. Okay, having made it to here, there's another location I want to actually go and visit that pertains to young Kenny, though this one's a nightmare, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, stay in the shallows, and for some reason, sometimes you just keep your gun out, even though you're underwater. Eyes and ears open. There we go. That time I remembered to put my gun away because I was underwater. Okay, what we're looking for is a house. We're looking for a house in the middle of the swamp. And getting into it ain't gonna be easy, and bloody hell, the trees. They cause problems, damn it. Oh. Okay. I'm guessing you guys might be guarding. Yep, there it is. It's well guarded, this house. Need to know what I'm going into. You are armed with a bat and you're a scrapper. Scrappers don't worry me so much anymore. But there's more over there. Hang on, who's your friend? Also scrapper, but bat. Okay, good. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. If it's nothing but bats, that'd be great. Taking out all this lot, though, depends how many there are. There can be like 4 to 6. It's sort of random. If I could nail a few of these guys, that'd be great. Screw it, I'm going over to Psycho again. 100%. Okay, guys. We need to wait for you to hold still, and then we need to nail ya. And you're looking in this direction. Okay, that's some good damage. Down he goes. Where is his friend? Currently hiding behind a tree by accident. And straight in the head. And next up, one quick shot for you. That'll finish you off. Boom. Okay. Oh, I'm still wearing the hockey mask. I mean, it's actually not bad in terms of damage resistance. It's fine. Okay. Danger. someone coming out the tree line. You are a creeper. I see no sign of a gun. Creepers. Oh, I see sign of a gun from the fact I was just shot by it. Okay, this is fine. This is... I was about to do Med-X, but there's no cocking point. You can't block the damage. Where is he? I can't see him. Well, I see someone over there. Problem is, he's got... Oh, what are you armed with? Critical. Just keep putting bullets in him. Oh, cocking hell. What are you armed with? You're armed with... I can't see. Keep getting the criticals. Keep putting the bullets. Go for the crits. I think I'm just shooting him in the dick right now. One more. Oh, fine. Time to run out of ammo. Oh, there's another one with a gun. Oh, this is not good. Oh, it's a shotgun. Yeah, that'd be why. That'd be why. Bonus damage on every cocking pellet. Blimey heck. Okay, go. Down. What have you got? Oh, you're a brawler. Okay, wait. Heal, heal, heal. This is why we need all the stim packs in the world. Because these guys ain't kidding. Okay, what I need to do is there another one? Is there another one other than him? I don't know if there's another one other than him. Kind of feels like it's not... Oh! I'm going to YOLO charge him. Using the tree line as cover. And here we go. Double in the head. Okay, that's head cripple. And then... Oh, he's not dead yet. I need to reload before he does. Oh, no, now I need to... Oh, dear. Boom. Oh, he's still not cocking dead. Dead. This is why you gather all the stim packs in the world. Because sooner or later you need them. Small guns is already 100. This is fine. Repair. 100. Get me the best guns in the game. I don't care anymore. And get me more medicine. I need to heal more effectively. Or maybe sneak. No. Take the medicine. It's better bet. Okay, level 8. What's new at level 8? Not too much, but I'll take Commando. Because, yeah, two-handed weaponry 100% of the time. Okay. With that new and improved repair, let's see what we can do here. Blackwater Rifle. Get that up to... Yeah, that's pretty much as good as it can be at 69. Sweet. And as for you... 119. I mean, come on, repair. Repair is just the most underappreciated skill in Fallout 3. It's brilliant. That was not a fun fight. Okay, also, got ourselves one rigged shotgun with all this repair. That's not a problem in the slightest. And also, ooh, I see what you got here. Mole rat meat and traps. That's fun. Auto shotgun trap. Now... The fun's not over yet, by the way. Welcome to, yeah, the actual shack. This here is the Tracker's Shack. Is it Tracker's Shack? Whatever it is. Yes, Trapper's Shack. Sorry, not Trackers. Give me more shotguns. Give me more ammo. Give me some whiskey, apparently. That was sort of a mistake. Can I make this thing even better, by the way? Oh, I could, you know. Oh, that's just lovely. Leave it for the time being. Combat shotgun is great, but it's going to be difficult to repair. Because, yeah, I don't have jewelry rigging or anything just yet. That's not going to be around for a while. Yeah, that hockey mask is actually damage resistance 2 versus motorcycle helmet, which is 3. So, I mean, I guess I may as well take the extra 1% damage reduction. Hooray, at last I can retire and give up this life of crime. Yeah, this place is fascinating, but also terrifyingly dangerous. So, I'm going to drop a save because me going inside here might not be canon. So, step 1. I'm not alone in here. Just need to wait and boom! Hello there. You're just a basic scrapper. Yeah, there's a random one in here, but if it's just a basic scrapper, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can two-shot him. That's absolutely fine. This is, yeah, one of the biggest, most interesting houses you're going to find in this area. And he did actually have... No, he didn't. That's not a shotgun on the ground. He was actually batting. 1, Stealth Boy. We might try and use that pretty darn soon, actually. Yes, Stealth Boys are all over this DLC. Obviously, they're worshipping things. We know they were kind of worshipping all of that business. There's bear traps and axes and diddly-diddly-dees. But that's not the most interesting thing going on here. Hang on, I'd forgotten where everything is. So actually, no, not here. Instead, avoid the traps, by the way. Here we go. The entrance to the basement is round the back of the shack. Not actually in the shack itself. But this basement, this is where things get nasty. Really flipping nasty. Because this here is an ambush of sorts. When I come back outside, if I go in here, there's going to be some newly spawned friends waiting for me. So what I'm going to do is see if I can just, counter ambush the ambush. After all, I've got all these here mines, so I may as well just lay down a few of them in some lovely, lovely patterns close by to each other in little bundles of 2 dotted around the outside. I can't remember where these guys spawn. By the way, I don't know whether this is going to get anyone, or possibly me. Kinda hard to tell. This could go horribly, horribly wrong. We'll see. But yeah, there's actually something interesting enough inside the cellar. I want to show it off regardless. So here we go. You may think, oh dear, well this sure looks like trouble. Except it actually doesn't. Because this here is a fight you can actually set up. It's ghouls versus a swamp lurk. Now, obviously the swamp lurk's gonna win, like, really easily. But yeah, there's a bit of a kind of like, I don't know, Robot Wars but with monsters thing going on. And then he's gonna start attacking you, because he's got like acid spit or sonar spit or whatever it's officially called. Can you actually get in? Yes, you can go in if you want to. So, probably best we actually do that, because we need to kill. Actually, if I don't do that, he can just, can he actually spit at me? Can he spit at me? Like, through the bars? I don't know, but here's a bottle cap mine. That's good, by the way. Are we good? Okay, he doesn't seem to be able to get at me right now. That's fine. So, yeah, there's a bit of a basement down here, together with, yeah, various meats that they caught in their trap outside, which is lovely. But, more importantly, this is a basement. A basement in a swamp folk house, and there's not actually that many of those. So I would like to speculate this is the basement that young Kenny grew up in before he ran away. I can't prove it, but I think it's the case. Possibly he was locked in the cage before he actually managed to escape somehow. Anyway, on our way out, grab all the guns we can. Don't need any of the rest of this business. We can just leave you be, I'd say. But yeah, this is where things get... Oh, hang on, there's actually a safe in there. Okay, well, if there's a safe in there... Right, straight through here. And now, straight up in your face. And shotgun right in the head. I don't know whether this will... Oh, bloody swamp lurks, man. Bloody swamp lurks. And that's right. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, now he's trying to escape. Okay, close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Close. Literally... Close the door! It won't close. Okay, well, I can actually just do the lockpicking right now, because that freezes time in this game, so that's nice. So that gets me... What do I get? Oh, even more stealth boys. Okay, grab literally all of this. Ignore the scoped magnum. But yeah, may as well help myself to yet another stealth boy to add to my pile. And the top one gets me... not so much, to be honest. Actually, double stealth boy. Okay, that's worth it. Oh, bloody hell! He figured out how to get on top of me. No, screw you. No, go away, 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 go away. Hit the switch. Okay, just go. Just run. Leave him be. It's fine. This is why we carry all the stim packs. By the way, things are about to get worse before they get better the moment I step outside. Okay, go over to backwater. And... hello over there. Oh, in they come. Okay. That's fudge. Yes, they also... I forgot about the other bit of the ambush. They also lay mines to get you, which just worked very well, so I've been outsmarted by the swamp folk right now. Okay, I see you over there. I see you over there. Boom! Okay, and, oh, they've got so many guns. They've got, okay, so they've laid mines, but I've also laid, cock me. I've also laid mines. They're now going to run through my mines, hopefully. Oh, there's more. There's so many more. How many? Oh, they're over there. There's one over there. Yeah, you're surrounded, pretty much. Okay. Do we have... That was rado. I shouldn't have used that. What's my solution to this? I don't think I've got a solution to this. Oh, he's got a cocking shotgun. Okay, and that's a bush you can't walk through. Okay, but you can shoot through it, obviously. Screw you! Okay, can I hit you in the head from here? Yes, I can! Thanks to Commando! No, that just hit a tree. Great. Just perfect. Okay, we're gonna run. We're gonna start running at this point. My plan is to run from these guys. And then just sort of hope. Actually, ow! Okay, get in the water. Cross water. Head for the back of Obadiah's place. And also, I've run straight into more locations. There's more locations dotted around here. This is... Oh, that's the grower's farm. Okay, that's another location where they just grow some stuff. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Am I actually outrunning them right now? Well, I'm not being shot in the back, which is... Okay, caution's a really good sign, actually. Caution's a really good sign. I mean, that's a bit of a waste of mines on my part, but screw it. I just enjoy kind of counter-mining the miners. Okay, are we actually far enough away? We can just basically get the flip out of Dodge right now. We might be in... I really should have gone and got that one first, before actually triggering a giant number of people to appear at the Trapper's Shack. That was clever. That was clever of me. Well done, me. Okay, back to the jet crash site. We need to go and grab sample number 2. Here we go. Go east and a bit north. We should be far enough north from the Trapper's Shack in this location that no one's gonna be causing trouble with me. And if I'm running into problems with health or rads, bear in mind, punga fruit are everywhere, and they're pretty darn good just to pick and immediately eat. So that should be, there we go. There's the shack. Good. Good, good, good. Bear in mind, this is a very small DLC in terms of just geographical area. So yeah, just walking from one bit of the map to the other does not take that long. Good, 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 good. Right, excavated muck hole number 2. Watch out for the large amount of rads in here, by the way. Do a radex just for safety. Help myself to a soil survey, together with some biogas canisters. Why the flip not? And I'll take an advanced radiation suit, actually. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Is there anything else in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. I think everything else in here is just, yes, generic empty cave. Lovely. Right, that's that taken care of. And the last one is relatively close by to civilization. So, could just go to, yeah, the motel, then just go straight north. Here we go. Over to the river that kind of divides civilization from the swamp here. Don't see too much sign of trouble. So, what I'm hoping is we just get straight over in, grab it, get straight back out again. Good. Hidden is a good start. And that was just a bubble. Stay away from the bridge, because the bridge does have swamp folk on it. And we are pretty much already there. More graves. Careful with graves. Graves often have, you know, ghouls guarding them. Sometimes very bad ghouls indeed. I see trouble. That's a scrapper. Just at a little plot. Don't need to worry about that. There's nothing of interest there. So, in, out, grab what we need. Let's flip and go. And more corpses down over here. And there we go. That is the last tape. I won't say no to even more biogas canisters, though. Yes, those are basically just grenades, but like terrible grenades. But why not, eh? Right, so we can fast travel straight to the Ozymandias from here, which is marvellous. Straight inside to the below decks and plug that data. Obviously, that's the point the game crashes. Yes, that's fine. There should be an autosave from just before that point. As I was saying, just enter the authorization code. So, C. Saunders, and also C. Saunders, and C. Saunders some more. Absolutely beautiful. And thanks to that being done, Expedition Supplies opens up. Beautiful. So, there we go. An antique land was completed. Did I just see 55 XP? Was that what you gave me, bloody hell? And yeah, you get yourself more biogas canisters for some reason, together with pre-war money, radaway, diddly diddly dee. Nothing too spectacular, really. I mean, screw it, let's just merge these together to make one amazing radiation suit. There we go, much better. So, you may be wondering what the point of a biogas canister is, because I'll admit they're not very good. But, if you toss one, basically, this happens. They burst, and that creates a cloud of explodable gas. So, the gas itself does no damage whatsoever. But it is persistent. It doesn't go away over time. Not sure if, like, you know, if you were to fast travel away or wait a certain amount of time, maybe it will go away then. But for the sake of argument, within a single fight or a single visit to a location, it's persistent. And once it's actually been set up, if you put a bullet into it... I said if you put a bullet into it... Okay, I think you have to be standing in when you fire. The bullet needs to not hit it, you need to be standing it yourself. So, okay, I'm about to set myself on fire. There we go. If a bullet is fired out of the gas, then it sets you on fire. Which, you may notice, has done very little to me. Yes, indeed, it's not actually that powerful. So, basically, if enemies are firing at you, you can toss biogas at them, and that will create an explosion. The main advantage being, it does knock them down, so it does buy you a moment to either run, get your AP back, get into better cover, something. Honestly, they're not very good. There are situations they might be sort of okay, just because I guess if there's an enemy with a gun, you could persistently knock them down, just by putting more and more gas on top of them if they're going to keep firing like an idiot. So maybe, just maybe under those circumstances, it might be okay, but I don't really think so. Also, there are literally only the 16 now, that I've actually got on my person. You can't craft these, they'll never show up in random drops. There's literally just the 17 that you can find as part of that mission. Once that's done, that's it. No more ever. So, yeah, you'd think they'd be better than they are, because they're just not very good. To be honest, they're just not very good. Still, hopefully some of that was a bit interesting, because yeah, some of that I may have never actually shown on the channel before. It's some fun, interesting stuff. Maybe not the most, you know, practically useful stuff in the world, but still some fun stuff indeed. And it's nice to say hello to Kenny, who was spared during the Kill Everything run, because, you know, you physically can't kill children. So it's nice to go and say hello to him, because there are some fun characters in Point Look, and it was well written. I think it was very, very well written indeed. So, I would say, ladies and gentlemen, that is enough for now, but next time... it's back up to Desmond to say hello to him. Maybe we'll do a little bit more of the main plot and, yeah. Then, sooner or later, we need to take on the biggest nightmare of all. The Necronomicon is hidden at the bottom of the ritual site, and that means a lot of swamp folk. And even though I've now got small guns 100, swamp folk are no flippin' joke. At all. They are seriously not kidding about. So we'll see how we deal with that next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been Fallout 3 with Point Lookout. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.